Today I'm going to quickly talk about heating my vehicle during the winter months. And I'm going to try to keep it short. I tend to ramble on, as I'm doing right now. Anyway, I've got a couple choices as far as heating this vehicle. Of course, the first thing is I usually try to avoid really cold temperatures. I kind of chase those 70 degrees. But when I'm working, sometimes I have to work in areas that, up in northern Arizona that are pretty chilly, especially at night. I use a lot of blankets, of course, and I make sure I'm wearing, warm clothing. And then I've got a little heater right there. She sometimes will jump up there and sleep with me while I'm at night. Then when I'm using shore power, I have this heater down here. I can plug in, and it does a pretty good job of keeping this box back here, the ambulance box, nice and cozy and warm. The box is insulated about 3 inches, but still, that aluminum shell and everything gets pretty chilly. Other things I do is I close the windows. I've got these pieces of, I forget what it's called, but I cut these, and they've got magnets that I use to do that, to put it over the window. I also have thicker foam insulation that I can put in there if it's really cold and block these off. I also do the same with the vent up here. Of course, I have it closed, and then I can put some foam pieces, or a foam square that closes that off and insulates it a little better. When I don't have shore power, I have the portable buddy, or Mr. Heater here, that's plugged into. There's a line going into a cabinet to a larger propane tank. I don't like using it overnight. When I'm sleeping, I'll turn it on. If I'm working, I'm awake, working overnight on my jobs, then I have to stay awake, so I don't mind using it then. But if I'm sleeping, I don't like having it on while I sleep. I'll just use it early in the morning when it's coldest. And it works pretty well. Again, here in this box, I'll close off that front door so the cab is closed off, because that lets in a lot of cold air as well. But sometimes when I'm working, I have to sit up here in this cab at night when I'm doing the overnight shifts. Let me climb up here. I'll sit up here and watch something. Tonight I'm watching, I don't know if you can see it out there, there's a power line that runs about 4 or 5 houses from a transformer box, right up in front of my vehicle, down to another box, and then another box. But the line is on the side of the road, and I have to watch it, just make sure nothing happens to it. It's a high voltage line. So when I'm sitting up here, I don't want to bring that big propane heater up here, and so I've got a new heater. I ordered this online. It just got delivered, and it was just wrapped up in bubble wrap. And I bought it from, I did get it from Amazon. And one of the messages DHL, the shipper, sent was that it just cleared customs. So I guess the company, Kovia, must have shipped it from Korea. That's where they make these. So anyway, I'm going to open it up, and then I'll show it to you. I won't film the opening or unboxing. That's not really necessary. So I'll open it up, and then I'll show you what we've got here.